Every man needs a second chance. Carrying the person, if you hold the person, carrying me, let the law have its course.
Yesterday, they come knock down my door and say them a look for man. And say, if you come into the station and one next one of them a say, you might go kill him.
Never had been seen this yet. I dare you before my maiden take and I never see it yet. So anybody see them lie.
Mr. Jamaica Prime Minister, sir, I have something I want to share with you. Yes, sir?
UK Supreme Court just ruled that law defines women as people born biologically female. This is a huge win for women, men and sanity in the UK and the West. Now every country needs to get on board and recognize in law what is a woman. Congratulations to UK women.
We were in a really difficult place in Scotland then. We thought we were going to see rights for women rolled back, and today the judges have said what we always believed to be the case, that women are protected by their biological sex, that sex is real, and that women can now feel safe that services and spaces designated for women are for women, and we are enormously grateful to the Supreme Court for this ruling. Enormously grateful to the Supreme Court for this ruling.
Now viewers, put for that joke aside. Remember when number 28 went on Good Time, the morning show, Britain, Good Morning Britain show. And they tell the presenter, P.S. Morgan asked him, say, what are your personal opinion on the transmission thing in Jamaica? Number 28 say he want to see it open. Alright, me a draw feed for the show because you know me not lie. Bob Buckler, number 28. How you feel right now, brother? Brother, you know see the world a change and a switch for you. I'ma say them no want that, brother. They want them to some man we like go on the woman them a stand up and a fight back. And I say them want them own space, them no want no man in the bathroom. Number 28. You in a trouble, you know? You in a trouble. Watch this.
Personally, as the Prime Minister, to see it decriminalised. What I would like to see, personally, as the Prime Minister, to see it decriminalised. What I would like to see is the process being further open.
Never had been seen this yet. I dare you before my maiden take and I never see it yet. So anybody see them lie.
We in Jamaica believe strongly against discrimination. The truth is that our history has been one where we as a people have been discriminated against.
No. Stop it. Stop right there. So number 28. We as a nation, no. We as a nation always stand for what we believe in and we don't care. Make them discriminate against us on that issue. Them can't discriminate us against us all them want. Because we know say, yeah, our law books is illegal. And we can challenge in the court of law. It's illegal in Jamaica up until this day in the books. Them are discriminate against you, not we. Not we as a nation. Them are, you say, them are discriminate against you. On that issue, you can only speak for yourself. You can't speak for us as a nation. You need to stop it. You need to get your priorities right. And you facts them straight. Because them there no facts you are talking a wolf that you are bumbuckler talk about number 28. You are wolf in sheep clothing.
One where we as a people have been discriminated against. So the conversation about tolerance, protecting people's rights, particularly human rights, is one that we take seriously. And Jamaica is evolving. 10 years ago, there would have been a much harder line on the issue of sexuality, particularly from a religious perspective. But I think that over the last 10 years of conversation, the society is openly discussing the issue, and views are changing. The church in Jamaica does not have a unified position.
Now I'm open a lesson with understanding, you know. He said, you know, even the church doesn't have a unified decision on this issue. Oh, the church? This is why. Wanna tell me what you mean by the church doesn't even have a unified position on this issue? Is this man sick in him head? Even though any man who can tell a nation say, God make the vaccine, you have to ask yourself, you have to question yourself if you can really let this man lead you. Any man will use God. At the church, the man I talk about, you know, the church. No wonder you see the church gone quiet on these issues in Jamaica.
Are changing. The church in Jamaica does not have a unified position. It is evolving. There is discussion in our parliament now. There is discussion in our parliament now. There is discussion in our parliament now. There is discussion in our parliament now regarding the change to a specific.
Personally, as the Prime Minister, to see it decriminalised.
What I would like.
There's a lot of people in Jamaica, including myself. You see, I would want to travel abroad, sir. But because we're waiting on the elections to be called, sir, we don't want to make any moves, sir. And I want to tell you also, yes, sir, there's a lot of people in foreign that want to visit Jamaica. But they're waiting on you, sir, to call the date, sir, so they can plan their trip around coming to vote, sir. So I'm telling you, sir, hurry up and call it, sir, so that we can move on with our life, sir. We want to know what is happening now, sir. And it's too long now. So we're asking you, call it now, sir. We're waiting, sir. Time come for you to call it. So we're begging you now, sir. Free us up, sir, and call it here. A lot of people all over Jamaica want to go foreign, and a lot of people of foreign want to come home. So hurry up and call it here, sir. As the advisor, sir, I'm advising you, sir. Hurry up and call it, sir, because time come here. Time come here, sir. Time come now. Time come. Let me tell us, sir, time come. So hurry up and call it here, sir. Hurry up. Free me.
Every man need a second chance. Carrying the person, if you hold the person, carry me. Let the law have its course.
Yesterday, them come knock down my door and say them a look for man. And say, if you come into the station and one next one of them a say, you might go kill him.
So right now, we don't happen in the district. Right?
My friend, I know the police them a come out. My daughter at school 2 weeks now because she afraid.
I don't say what's going on is right, but the police must make some more approach to person. We are all human. You see?
Jamaica's murder tally has surpassed the 200 mark. This as 201 people were killed in the country up to Saturday, April 12th. According to the Jamaica Constabulary Force, this is 116 fewer than the 317 murders recorded in the same period last year. The JCF also killed over 100 young men, bringing the total numbers of persons killed in Jamaica to over 300 persons.
Right? Of course I'm going to vote for the JLP because with them in government, young people like myself are sure to have access to jobs. Even straight out, I'm a Labourite. Of course when I buy my stuff, it has to be green. I'm a Labourite. Of course not because my grandma was a Labourite, but because I believe that the Andrew Holness-led administration is making really big moves for Jamaica. I'm a Labourite. Of course I want to be independent. We are Labourites. Of course we want to stay for Jamaica. Let's come together and vote for the Jamaica Labour Party.
Now my viewers and my subscribers, I know many of you might have remembered this young lady. She was the one that was out promoting this 13k increase from the government. Now, young people like this young lady is like she not very smart because she need to know that we living in a world now where we have internet at our fingertips. And if you want to know about an issue or a topic, you put it in on the internet and it will show you basically what you want to know. Now, these young people, they are easily led. They are like sheep because it doesn't matter how number 28 deceive them, tell them lies, deception, and also come across as an unfair individual, a person that cannot be trusted. Because anyone that tells lies, them say a liar and a thief come together. And that when I see the Prime Minister can just tell a blatant lie, not realizing that Internet can prove you wrong because the facts are there. Now this young lady take it upon herself, Ghana, the lead story conference that the Labourite parliamentarian financial minister Favor Williams didn't attend the conference, disrespecting George Davis. Now she gone there with her little bright self because she haven't realized that Finzac, what many people saying that Mark Golan rob up Finzac, they don't even know the meaning of Finzac. Finzac is the recovery of the financial losses that happened in the 90s. The Finzac was the recovery. So when she come into the meeting, making a fool of herself because number 28 tell her this crap, asking Dr. Dayton Campbell, according to her prime minister, that Finzac was the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the riches. Like she don't see the greatest transfer of wealth in 2021, 22, 23 of using both money and how many other members of the public right here in your eyes underneath number 28 government. You fly past that and gone all the way to the 90s. You probably was in your father's balls them time there. Not even born yet and you come and ask big people question. Go do your research on the internet. I ask number 28 as Dayton can be saying to you. You see your eyebrow them? Them look like man. You look like man. Like you draw them on your face. You have to stay away from the cameras, okay? Until you can have something about you. Cause clearly, your face too tough. You cannot learn nothing. Your head too tough. You're not learning. No, Dayton Campbell give her what she looking for. She went to him crying. Cause the truth hurt her. Listen what Dayton Campbell said to this girl after she got asked him stupid question. First, listen to her question. Cause me did have to give her a lashing. Cause me tired of this girl, man. Her face too tough. I'm tired to see her eyebrow them. It's very distracting. And it stands out so I couldn't miss her. Anyway, she then can find her by her eyebrow. Cause it look like she draw them on.
But my question for you, Mr. Campbell, I heard you speak of the 300% increase that without hesitation, your colleagues accepted.
Now you hear that, my viewers and my subscribers. If you are an individual that following my channel, I keep saying to Dayton Campbell and Mark Golan, reverse back the 200% increase. Because the Labourite them are going to always have it for beat you. Because you go to Dayton Campbell and you're going to mention it, say the government give the 200% increase. But I'm going to tell you how it look on you, Dayton Campbell. This is why I advise you and Mark Golan to reverse the 200% increase. Even if you don't reverse it, just mention it, say you are going to reverse it. I even reverse it to a half. Because you said it's unfair, yeah? But yet still, you still take the increase. And I hit the young lady I take, I beat you, I chew in your face. How you feel, Dayton Campbell? Dayton Campbell, this is how it looked to me. It's like, you see a man rob the people them money. And the man come to you and give you half of the money. And the owner come to the two owner and say, just give back the money now, bruv. And the two owner don't want to give back the man in money. That's how it looks to me. So don't ever go on no platform again, Dayton Campbell, and mention this 300% increase unless you decide to reverse it. Give back your own, or else just leave it, don't mention it. Cause I see the young lady beat you with it just now. You fi mention it that you gonna reverse it, because Mark Golan says it's unfair and him a take it to get charity. And me don't know what you said you doing with yours. And you only say him now want for him own. You understand? For him 28 million, he must stick to the 9 million and him want give it back. Wanna stop play games with people. Reverse back the thing and give back the people them their money. Wanna thief. The two on me I talk to me are just the two party right now. Cause the two on take the thief in money. And I hit the Labourite tough face girl I beat you with Dayton Campbell. Now listen to further to what she's saying.
Mr. Campbell, I heard you speak of the 300% increase that without hesitation, your colleagues accepted. But my question for you here today is it true that opposition leader Mark Golan had an involvement in FinSac which according to a PNP stalwart, has the largest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich. And I myself, I'm from Cassava Peace. I was born and raised there, so I want to know.
Thank you.
A lot of persons don't understand what FinSAC was. FinSAC was the solution to the financial crisis to ensure that the depositors did not lose anything. That's what the FinSAC was for. Mark Golding was not in government at the time. Mark Golding was not in government at the time. And we have
Order, let him speak, please.
We have spent millions to do a report on FinSAC. Why is the JLP hiding the report from the people of Jamaica? Produce the report that we've spent millions to do so that we can clear it up and the truth can be told.
Thank you very much.
Just a second.
Hold on.
Just a second.
Last point.
Yes. What I find very interesting is that people are saying and questioning where Mark Golding got his wealth from, but they're not questioning those deposits made into the Prime Minister's account at the ATM. They're not questioning the $400 million that we don't know.
Also, at the debate, another topic arose where of lately we find that the Jamaica Labour Party is claiming that they are the one who came up with all these policies in Jamaica all upon a sudden. Because here we have the question arose where Dr. Chang is saying that is Bruce Golding bring in the Integrity Commission Act into Jamaica, while Dayton Campbell is explaining to him that is Mark Golding draft this legislation, and we have always known that is Mark Golding draft the legislation. No one if you listen to the conversation and listen to Dr. Chang.
All right.
The true originator of the Integrity Commission Act is Bruce Golding.
Hear me on this then.
In the time, it was passed in the administration of Andrew Michael Holness.
No, you hear what him say? Andrew, number 28, the most honorable number 28, him say, implement the Integrity Commissioner into Jamaica.
Yeah, so let me be clear. Fine. Mark Golding drafted the legislation. He's the one that drafted the legislation, right? And I don't know, it's the first time I've ever seen people running down a jacket. This Labour Party government seems hell-bent on claiming things that they have nothing to do with, right? To claim that it is their doing.
Bruce Golding initiated.
Hold on, Dr. Chang, give him the time. You're going to get the time. Dr. Campbell.
By just having an idea and not acting on it, that does not mean anything. Let me show you an example. The current Prime Minister said that he was for term limit, 2 terms. Now he's campaigning for a 3rd. The current Prime Minister said that he believes in impeachment legislation, has done nothing about it. If we bring forward a bill now, are you going to say that that is his doing, even though he had a chance and he did not do anything about it? You cannot claim paternity for Integrity Commission when it's the Prime Minister that has taken it to court and is trying to strike down the provision of illicit enrichment.
Hear you on that. Dr. Chang, your response.
On the issue, no.
Hold on.
No need. Mr. Bruce Golding in the 2007 to 11 term, which was a pretty tight spot in Parliament. But he, in fact, initiated discussion and started development of the Integrity Commission Act. In fact, a version of it went to Parliament and did not go through because of the time. And it's continued through the next term in which the PNP government was in power. And when Mr. Holness came to power, he took it.
Hold on. Dr. Chang, hold on. Again, Dr. Chang, hold it. Again, let us treat the gentleman with respect. Let's listen, okay?
So it's a fact that major legislation can transform different administration. In fact, based on the structure of our government and the way we do legislation, unlike the American model, major legislation can take a long time to go. So unfortunately, and the capacity of a parliamentary council office is unduly limited. It's something we'll have to address the country.
Yeah.
But the reality of it was the draft. It was not the beginning of drafting. A bill was drafted during Mr. Golding's regime, taken to Parliament, and there was some discussion, and it was not concluded. And it continued to
all right.
The true originator of the Integrity Commission Act is Bruce Golding.
Hear me on this then.
It was passed. I never said the PNP didn't do anything. In the time, it was passed in the administration of Andrew Michael Holness.
All right. Say him do it. How bad it is that after you implement the law of impeachment for politicians, you get catched at your own law where you implement and now running back to the courts and say you want change the law of the integrity commissioner, what you drafted in the legislation, so make it make sense. So yes, you say this party is not the party, is not the party. People, 28 say no bother war impeachment. Hey, yeah. And Dolly, what's this?
Yeah.